On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They go right back to Taylor. Room to run at the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
On the quick, right?
In motion now, it's Collins. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now, Stroud. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Now right on the heels of the pick-6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. Here's Levis to open with a pass. First down throw there is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They go play action with Levis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll run here with Caleb. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to air this one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Here comes 3rd and 6. And in motion, it's Diggs. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, Mike 13. Mike 13.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And this is going to be a Titans 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Mike 4. Mike 4.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Mo. 40 Rita. Rita.
From the gun, it's Levis. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here we go. Tonight.
London brought in motion.
Diamond. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal. Now here's second and goal.
Hot. Like 46. Army. 22 Linda.
To throw is Levis. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Short. Hot, like 90.
From the gun, on third down, here's Levis. That's going to be caught. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings him down at the 5. It's fourth down.
It's now 4th and goal.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Slot man in motion right. They'll go. Here's Levis. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They motion the slot man left. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Where's the hot? Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Houston. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Next to score, Texans 14, Titans 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Mike 49. 22 Linda, 22 Linda. Linda, 22 Linda. Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday.
Levis to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Write down, 49, read it.
On play action, here's Levis. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 4th down, Levis. Going right sideline and complete. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
On 1st down, Levis. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Tracy,
Levis to throw. Open. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Texans have it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll spin out of a tackle. Winds up getting about 6 yards. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 10 yards. First down for Houston. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 37 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hold on, like 90. Hey, 24, Linda, second and 18, green.
Slot man in motion left. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Down, 22, Rita.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. In trouble, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
20, Rita.
Now, Levis. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On play action, Stroud. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Right 13.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Diamond.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On, Mike 49. Linda.
They bring a tight end in motion left. They go play action with Levis. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. Off the play fake, it's Levis. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on second down, Levis. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Hey, come on, come on. Here.
From the gun, it's Levis. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. This brought in out past the 20. Whoa! And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Nike taxi. Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. First and 10.
Like zero. Hey, mayday. 54 Rita, hut.
Throwing is Levis. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ow, tonight. Why Tony? Hey, Uno. Look to hot. 11. Tonight.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Slot receiver, headed right. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground. And fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
London brought in motion. On 2nd down, Levis. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Like 5-4. Odd.
They'll go. Here's Levis. That's complete. He's got it to London. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
M24 Linda, sack grenade.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Open man downfield, that's London.
29 down, 24 Rita. 20 Rita.
On 1st down, Levis. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. And next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
What?
1st and 10 at the 15.
Down, 49 Rita.
To throw is Levis. His throw left side is complete. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Here's a design. The ball's out. The Texans have it. A big hole. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. Inside the 10. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, like 13. Like 3 down. 4 lines down. On.
Levis. He's going to let this one go deep. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
All right.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame him.
He's got his man. It's Diggs. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Oh, hey. Hey, south. Hey, uno more. Nike Texas. White Tony. Hey.
On second down, Stroud. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his own.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Houston. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Next to score, Texans 48, Titans 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Levis to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Like 5-4.
On second down, here's a run with Stevenson. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Christian Harris there on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 6.
Mo. Hand up.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Set hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They will work the middle with Mixon. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be fourth down. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Tracy. Set hut. M24 Linda. Flat Green T. Green.
He'll get this out wide. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Levis to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
20 Rita.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. On play action, here's Levis. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 20 on the connection. First down for Tennessee.
Like 46, like 46.
They go play action with Levis. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, here's a run with Caleb. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Oh, ready? Buggy.
On play action, Stroud going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Levis to throw it here on first down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Levis. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
A second down throw here for Levis. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or...
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
49, Mike 49.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Like 54, like 54.
From the gun, it's Levis. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Like 24.
One of the tight ends motions right.
Set.
Now, faking the give. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Tracy. Set. Like 13. Like 13. And 24 Linda. Set. Green 18. Green 18.
Throwing is Levis. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
On Mike 49.
To throw is Levis. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
What's that?
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll go again here with Taylor. He's inside the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, come on, come in. Here. Set.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Nope, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. Oh, yeah. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Houston.
Hey, south.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. Whoa. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. Tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think it could be pretty interesting.
Bear Barron's kick is good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Down, 22 Rita. Odd by 0.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
It's not often, Mike, that we get to sit here and witness history. I mean, he is officially one of one, the first player to ever pick off 5 passes in one game. It's taken a perfect performance, yes. Probably a little bit of luck, yes. But he's come through all game long, and he's earned his place in NFL history.
All right.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
On the quick, right?
Here's Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
All right.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.